anyway, Mamma Cho, and maybe do send some of the one of my cannibal, and then I have home about some that also, yes, our Fimpino, and in a duno and money, and then a dabnada and fear do pepe, and out to Yanchama, a sea, a walk coming chroma circle. It's a very bush near my jam for Yako, na Yama, Obibia shedding, and then so to make the Ahodok or so almost share home fire and no. And some of those when you may at Nasia, Yadwasson said you remember Mono Sia can Cassiabo or KFM Cassan for news. So if you go if you conquer say offices anyway, be an Abel Father Romano, KFM TVG, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, DHE, like and subscribe, follow for comment at all. And can from our doing Trebia, over to me for prep and crowd to 0246 239070 0246 239070 Nadia. Yeah, can kind of amount. Sika some dear, my emphasis at PSA and Pharma KFM Musical Center. One more, and on this car, and yes, so you're saying, Sikanina, Bofopa, I don't know. If I saw ya, sorry, so young crank, so ya, you may go now pay Fidi, a dear Juma, say your microphones, say your speakers, say your guitars, say your China, Bono, I saw the and you to work at the Biadia, a KFM Musical Center. Asantimante, where you were doomed, Yanisambra Hotel, the Indian Michelle. And crying Zongole, Benjila Bro Santintin and the Children's Hospital, a dear new channel. My patron was a song. Now, Vessel Kaka, we are sorry, over Secosia de Biano Motor Collection. Now we can cry their Papotia, Sanchez and Oho. Freke FM Musical Center. I was 0244941047. 0244941047. Now, no more, any good.
Afia Talent Microfinance, Sikasem Hon Shisheye, and our no swaba or Baba Shishini, at the amount Bibia, a foul Sikasem Hon, Waba, Eba Beini, at the amount Tituni and Crank, you make who draw more my mope, Diaye. Now, my J. Sika, I know your besiancy, who near Kumebi, no Mr. Buanaiko Pimu, Ewo Talent Microfinance, one a catch no more bow, a mouse Sika Pudu pass, Sikani drew. Ye the bounce so and see who kitwebi and a dancing I'll bet me etia, would the show a jumani moi, a bebwama for so be brena basso, would the anese or qua, into a sia pambia mubenya demon sashi shall contract us and the super pepe, nabibiano enko ye, now quia who donia fi, now who do mudiamano, chian pepe person your machano, a bassa dia unyomu enya simbia, or thou beda, a dadrin bianso so anyhow. Afis who was the canny be da baby. O pebia bi dia to wo monkra ni ye mo hweso ye mfama odia talent microfinance eho eni bia ye wo se odi weni echemanta meduni mu die tumi so ni ahodi mu wo matretro makwaban akwakodru mu die ben wo manta ma wo mu no no watwe epinom no mahwe ayosi kasem ni ye edi ama
dada bate ka usabra baje phone sa papa ne ho akade na wo muntu mfambo timba cho phone bia o yusu ai how it say iPad Android and an iPhone biade bra eye dada bateka na beje fonsa papa ene ho akade connection ya bentakwa station be bia buses no elodu na ne sa opa adwenkyere bi ana open kyere mo bia ono 0206 016037 jumeko adaruma om disikasem aso asia ya tena asia de nsem no edos ne be di makotin bi ene owura kisi ejaben office of the special prosecutor echiremu se enkrata bi na ba fun tintan fidie no so se enede no ya de ken oforiatha enkane so afo a wo hwe eye sikasem so man gane mu ya de ne ho ayarsa bia enkrata bi aba so wo no bepim ne enya ade a ne saka enkrata bia
won senfo from no so 24 say to to mienu asantehene wono enedi moni yon seme ko edi ama his excellency John Dramani Mahama ewadwuma so a wo ye edebo ama mining chichene ne mpuntu nwuma no etimi ekonenim
na ene Bank of Ghana man home so me no e ka say no wono ma mabosia ewo abe fontin time fidie no so no me no e ka say no neni edi omochi pa wa chiransa so ma ye hyehyɛ ya wo mo bɛyɛ no pampen ene ka me aso bibi asɔre a na wo de ɔhamu chichemu ene egbupen ene mfaso de bi obeso gya wo so no Bank of Ghana say wo montena say e ma sa nema no enkoso
eni jidi ensem eka ho nti owura Joseph Apia wo no ye music producer wo chemu say ya mamra constitution no wo ba beye no audio na no ye kasem we ya kan kasa no eni afi kasa hodo no ye bedan da ni e dia akom se be betimi aboa amoman no etimi akoso
and some do not cover when you may have Jibrana Daji at Bessomo, saying you remember my kind Cassia, KFM, Casanfonis, Edino, Odiyifo Yaw still. I be cratchy, Fialango one, and you may.
Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi from Afia Kamidino, Majesu Edimau, yen try and host member Sisia Ba, Yeshasi.
Yenshan sana semfa emamo na onu se asemba kwan no edi mfumpan o man kan mo a edi adentwetwe won mo twe na basa ne so nka ne so afo a na wo hwe yesika sem so man kan mo Kenneth Nana Yaw ofori Arthur na me no ya kase no owura kisi jabe wonder office of the special prosecutor no HM sika wonsem bi ene sene okra yesika sem na no ho asem bi se bi no a so tumi ba asem no aduadua mu a ma wano so de ba bonten se oni honfa no okwa America memo na akwa gya yarehwe se na tie bia no eye enura aye homobo bosom de toso mienu no obebo anan abepie mo man kan mu na asem bi se bia no wo matumi ene na adi na enura ebeduye no na Kenneth Nana Yaw ofori Arthur edebetu dwa kirem se wo ntumi mma na mo ebetumi anka wo munye enkomo no ewa ba mfontintan fide so Kenneth owura kisi gya binchen se dabe sa akwanya ne de enya de obetumi amama no eno ye nsantwefo chiemu edebatu dwa kirem se de onwonya for Ken ofori Arthur ye hwe ne bia ye hunu wadwane oye fugitive na se wato pf agyan me no ka se enti no wode ato no so obi biare hu na onso ne pechi no fa ne mapie mu ewo man kan mu na wo mu entumi bisa se na eno mu na beto dwa se ayarsa bia Kenneth Nana Yaw ofori Arthur na wo je na yarehwe ewo eye Rochester a no ewo Manisito ewo America memo no Mayo Clinic ababeto dwa so mo de nkrata bi ene openi no na pomudi unsem nyina de abre eye owura Kwesi Peter kisi jabe wo che se bepem ne nsan kan nkrata bia enti se wo mo aye mo hwehwemu ede ama Ken ofori Arthur se wonya prostate cancer enti ochina kura na omukwakoye ne surgery no wo che se wo no onimo hwe won te bibia ye enti no se ne nana mo aba fontintan fide so ye de krata aba ayarsa bia ne de evidence aba no owura kisi jabe se enya ade a na so eye ene na tene no omo se tumi ata krata bia ede afi enka ne so afo a wo hwe ye sika sem so man kan mo Kenneth Nana Yaw ofori Arthur enchenti sansem no Ghana for ene wiase nyina mumongo
Eguso I was ansem no mu nene nanam so amamrenim ni a friend is Martin Pegbu ono so ababe kasa e dia fa sansem hu wo chese nka ne so afa no hwe yesika sem enei ne hu ensemo trend na ne na wiase afa na nyina Ghana de hye ka menedru wiase afa na baby bebre na wo chese papa no ye Kenneth Nana Yaw ofori Arthur nka ne na wo ye so afo hwe yesika sem hu hyehyeye wo man Ghana imu no wo chese papa na nkasa ne free tete enemre santin no ne abrabo a obo nyina no sabiu aya atro aye nada azantana enko a nada ne da no wodfa wode eye ne niema nanum no che se bra no no eye so afa no hwe esika sem bra na mpp amani okro no ti abanwa mu no ano ya fimpi mienu ene aduonu mienu 2022 kra no ya de se ono ankasa ne nkrofo no no mo mpese wobetna so no mo pese omu hwan ne to ase akonwa nti omo kra no wo mu nim de papa ne timi ye de oye ene de oguso a wo ye enti no se ne niema bi e kokoso e fa papa no de wo che se eye saa pepepe ewo ebusuanim ewo ni mogem enti eye onmunyanfo Kenneth Nana Yaw ofori Arthur de na braba obo nyina no azanko a owura Martin Pegbu nchiremu ne nsem ahodo a wode kan ho no ye nto asoma.
Maybe I can still go with the OSP that let's just use the March 21st because that was the day of the surgery and surgery didn't come on. So from March 21st, you keep quiet. You don't inform the OSP that the surgery hasn't come on. So can we do something? You wait till 28th May, about maybe 5 days or so, 5 or 6 days to the scheduled meeting. That's when his lawyers wrote to OSP asking for an adjournment or call it extension of time. It's fraudulent conduct. It just tells you that's how Oforiatta has always behaved. No wonder his colleagues in parliament, led by, not his colleagues, the parliamentarians, led by Afia Kubi, all right, made a revolt and said Akufo-Addo should sack him. But Akufo-Addo wouldn't sack him because Oforiatta was making money for their family. Ghana borrows, and then Data Bank, which is substantially owned by Oforiatta, makes its cut. Ghana borrows, Data Bank makes a cut. Ghana borrows, Data Bank makes a cut.
Council.
So what do you expect?
I mean,
yeah, so that
I was answering one and can Sresrebidi the Marisha one more. I will anya so to more about one person so I on for Dixon Adomako Kisi one and also the other to Mubina. And in some walking and say Wabesere Ora Kisi Jabin say as some Ecosono, Yadi Amamra Yedibo mine can Afia Hankron, Edio Chromiano, and I Yedibo mino. Nabi Bianso Yano. Efa emra kwan so wonya say wone na radio ni TV so ne aba fonten tan fidie no so na wode e honom e de aya asem di bia wo se da bi emra no enye ne pepe mu no on famra kwan so pepe se ne dim na sefata na wone eye Kenneth na Yaw Oforiatta wone ne enkono mra kwan so chense wone na mo a aba fonten tan fi uchimto na akwasi pitani uchimto akwasi pitani owura adomako Dixon echem se da bi openi Kisi Jabi on Sheye, now on farmer Quanso, now on India Sam, and Chilomini.
The OSP to take that route and then reduce the television noise. I think that this is not a court of, as it is, public opinion. This is serious business that requires very serious processes. Not necessarily superstardom or making it a superstar case. And I am...
Perhaps he's looking for one. It's been 8 years. We've not heard of any major convictions.
He's doing his job. I mean, and let me add that, listen, I've been very careful naming people in certain ways, especially after our experience with the Airbus. And I always cite that as an example where a gentleman, 1 or 2 or 3, eventually was found to be, free, or some allegations that were leveled against him were brought to nothing. And in all of this, I worry because the Attorney General has politicized the exit of some people in court. I mean, the likes of Opuni, to say the least. I think that these are the things that does not bode well for justice in this country.
Right.
It so happens that many of the issues have been colored politically, and we've set a certain precedence where all of a sudden, when a new government comes, supposed crimes are then forgotten about. And I say this with the greatest of respect to the court system in this country, that it shouldn't be that all sins committed under NDC are no more sins after the NDC comes. And then likewise, the MPP administration, for lack of a better word, if they even try Ken for the next 4 years, it may so happen that when the MPP administration comes, they'll give Ken a clean slate. So
Yegusua ejina Kenneth na Yaw Oforiatta ensem ni mu nene nanam so amakwami Jantoa a ono Edom Convention People's Party amenyuko no wono so de nano atomu bia wo ka ho asem sanse na ma ba ho apaso no yegusua etwe ne srani abasa nti obia no eka bi wono so eche se de nti a eye Kenneth Oforiatta entimi mpiem wo man Ghana ha wode excuses ahodro na eba montene na ne ha ochina ni ti ha wasini nyinano wo suro se obepiem wo man Ghana ha ansha na eya aban kaba aba begu ni nsa ha na posifo aso ne page nti de oye ni nyinano niema bi odi bo delay tactics a kosi se nsem na chire bedro enu mu no panyin che se sebio eye amamra edibu omaye no ya Afia hankono edi okno mienu a 1992 constitution no uso enya de se wo chen sa ambra no enti se kosi sen eden oba bepiemu ewo man Ghana ha na ne ba won ba nyina no eyesuro ne ehu abona onisa ahwe obepiemu a na mpanyifo aso ne pa echiri onmunyafo Kwame Dwantoa ne nsem no eni.
Now, as I said, I wouldn't want a situation where Kenuforiata has been mangled into a plane, handcuffed on a seat, and judged before the actual details of the case comes out. My challenge is that on March 25th, when Ken, I think around February, said he was going to have an operation on March. It was March 25th was the operation. It did not happen. Why did he not communicate that to the OSP? And if he did, he should just show us proof that he did, because it's the OSP's word against his. Right. And so I would want a situation where, and I think for me what the challenge is, and this is my own opinion, what the challenge is that perhaps Kenuforiata is scared that if he comes back into Ghana, his passport will be seized, he will probably be put under some kind of house arrest, and he might not be able to travel till this entire situation is dealt with.
Kane America na musini hewa man kane mo mami Virginia Palmer penifo kan sa na montintin bia no yede ekowie abobo ano ene osomo obesomo ye se America na musini hewa man kane mo no ne nyina ba wieye ma wo sesa ne nkuku ne nkaka de akọ no che se wiase de onipa ya de osayeyi wonyina ya mense ne din de biara da mampenia na woteso a wone ne adwuma no ene de no wabo anan akọ ne akọ di nkra Kane Ghana man Penny Hicks Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo Adogaga do Prema can promise Sack Nation Abudani the Wamf no na wakwa no so ewiase de nipa aye de ya na eye pa enti wodi kan eda man Penny dada asese Nyankopon hira no se wo man sa akonya no obaye wotine nim kire no wone ne kwa adwenkuro mu wone ne edi dwuma ehwe ma mpuntuo ne nkanko eni ayonkofa sonko ebeda oman Ghana eni America na ye oman no emu na enu ekire eno ojo so obaye ne ni age eni obaye nnuane ahodo bi no obedidi ye obesua ye se ne na wo di abete eni akwele eni tiozafe ne kan kan no o ne ni age oman Ghana mu ye pa na ye ne yaso wokọ na mom na ye den ara ododo akonwa enam so bakofo ntena so nkyentene na bi bekọ ema bi nso ayeden aba na bibia tumi akonkan na no si ya pe ena nkane Ghana man Penny Hicks Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo Ado ono so eche so maame me nso de medawase pa sa wo baaye no one me kwa adwenkuro mu ene ne meka bia no oboaye na edikan ohwe ma mpuntuo ene nsakraye ebo man Ghana mu emua bia o man Ghana be hia bia no yade America man no mo de maye mo ahwe ama yen sika sematumi akọ nkan mo ahwe ama eye yen dwadie ene yen mpuntuo o man Ghana mu no ne nyina na atumi afa ne ntoma pa de efranti no so waba na waba be ye bia mo ene adwuma pa eja me no nyina na baaye enti se me no nyina no so san akọ ene otwedi ampo basaye adom atokora fa che Nyankopon wo hira no oni wenu asomdwemu na fa nkodo America me eden adankwa me bia no wo mesan ehia bi enti wei ene nsem ene nkomotwetwe a ekoso e wa America enkane na musini e wo man Ghana mu maame Virginia Palmer ena afi His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo Ado
eto ansem ne so na ya konsem foforo etimi ediamao na wotwe etwemu die ye Bernard Entwibu asiakon a ono kopiemu asantemantemu a oye adwemtineni the New Patriotic Party NPP amenyuko ne honsem ne de etwegu yie papa na enya asem ketwa ene ofa ha ene wuntumi open ha untimi ura ha untim ba bia na de wuntumi na enumu ena nsem no yokofo fa na omode ye 50 million Ghana cedi 2 ni trips wono se ade se o metimi etwa bibia ye ehun hihye amasisi ano yetimi agyan no na enumu ena sansem no eyo onmunyafo Mohammed Adams Suparu a ono ye mrahye bedwani ma ade hia wono mo Sesala West tabato empeswa so ede nsem bia ba betu bedwam ne nsem ni nyina ne se ene wufa ha kofo eka eye Bernard Ntwibu esiako eho nsem a no mo the New Patriotic Party MPP amenyuko no mo de abata ho eno mu no ra ne che se debi o de course odo eye wuntumi nko a ena ne nsem aba yegusua eka na emom no enye MPP amenyuko no enyina nti se ne aba ye bo eye wuntumi di no ye mo ne sa pepepe na emom no e ma ye mfa ne ma ne ba bi mfore ho emfa nka se ye MPP fo na MPP fo aban na ose debi ye mfa Bernard Ntwibu esianko anka se nsi ho na se ne asem na ba no ye ni no endi ni sa pepe na Ghana fo ne du bebi a ye nsem na ya na ntene ye de nanam wada de oye na ade asem ne nam ne so aba no wonu ni din ene wo se ye de bona meni okọ wom no eni ka se bi de fra sankrofo ko ni nyina ne ye na amane osime kobasa entwe yi ntremu ne nsem a wodi tu dwa no eni.
I'm afraid where we are getting to as a country, everything that you want to do in this country, I sit here, let me attack you and let somebody come after me. The next thing is I should be trying to run under the umbrella to say that because I'm a member of parliament, that is why they are doing this. No. It is not because I am a member of parliament, or it is not because I am a member of NDC. It is because I have gone to cause a crime. And so let us differentiate Untumi for New Patriotic Party and deal with him as an individual, a citizen of this country who has been, who is allegedly, who allegedly caused a crime and is under investigation. And so there was not any unlawful detention. They granted him bail within the 48 hours. It is the MPP that chose to do politics with this. It is the MPP led by their general secretary, led by the minority leader, my own friend of Afia Fosuah Oduahoma. They chose to do politics with this. It is the former vice president, the former flag bearer of the immediate past flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. They chose to do politics with this. When he went to visit Wuntumi, you saw that he went to visit Wuntumi. He had arranged with the lawyers and the Yoko official, and they had agreed to bring Wuntumi to NIB headquarters for him to visit him there.
Was that the arrangement?
But you heard from the lawyer when the Afia Kubi came out to see. He said that was the arrangement. And so when they brought Wuntumi and saw the situation over there, it was difficult for them to bring him. So they decided to send him back. And you, the former vice president, you were told, you knew the reason why Wuntumi was sent back. But he came out to say that he was disappointed, even though they had informed him, they had arranged that he was coming to see him. They didn't see. He didn't tell the people the truth. And so you see, we should not be doing politics with cases like this. And for me,
for Mohammed Adams, Suparu, wono eye mrahye bedwani ma de hia wono mo Sesala West tabato empeswa so ni chemu ene ne nsema hodo no so di tudwa ewo Bernard Ntwibu esiako chema Wuntumi ensem no eno no yenjina we so na yenjin krato edikan embrasisia.
Yo, I'm for and I am Makwaba at the bar, a KFM musical shopper. You told me, no, who free a Kumasi Malcolm that Damono, a sunny at the bar at Dumino, Sabran Udu, a Sambra Junction, Sambra Hotel, Guantana Sope. Now shop no any Sambra Hotel, and a dinner anymore. Would the free Sambra Hotel, a wood sunny at the co, Nankane and Hagan Hono, Annie, a hot and a KFM musical shop. Ye tosu mi no ye bie ne foforo na de e kan se emfidie papa etimiche de ode ya sori de ode goro agoro ahodo tuma de bia wodi obehia eye emfidie mechira musical instrument bia no eye KFM ento wo se Ghana muntie Asanteman muntie eye KFM musical shop ana sabre ya bie ne foforo mo no chan e wo prepare the second street. We free all men come down now we sunny ediko edumno and udu Sambra Hotel Quantana so now what done on sunny faso oho ana KFM musical shop yi ewo yani Sambra Hotel ana ewe animo ya twa abrebia
gina mese Sir, may you proud and I say may you jar. Ne free. Kumasi Edum KFM instrument store. Obi bisa sa say bo men fo dia what to know when need see that. What dey near my papa? Ejina wanim na what to say yes. What to know? Ibi aka wakoma. Ni nyina free KFM instrument store Kumasi Edum. So mi jina ho na me to no ma bitimi nya ho me ka fi say fi papa mu anim na mi jina no. Wo betina ye ko ma ya do se kana twananka kaneu ensemfu ayi.
So 2432 and a day at the Abasabody at the Amagana Mampany, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, so I want home of the year pa. Now, anyone or their foot to a demand and say, so by a candini, and answer candini padia, as I would hear, now woman of Brassier, and then Kabum, now woman is Swadia Hunupa, or when Nimono, yet to me echo and kind. No chance I would hear, and I'm on to a Ghana Mampany, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and I'm Soliniana, Washer, Emma or the San to 20 nano. Etumi e de atojo antin wasre se ne washa ase na no onton koso saa se ne betumi awie na memu ene na kendi a odi o man kan mu no e betumi akonkan
yura se no o se na hu ne hanu a oba ne nsom o se ona na mu nyara mo ba ne se papa mfu nyina be hwese de oba yi mu sitie Jom si nyame gye akyire ɛde mpaebɔ nyame adom maganafo nyinaa ato abama hɔ sɛbe ɛdi na wotumi yenu aba sɛbe manhyia so bɛhwɛ ɔde nyinaa otumfoɔ Jom si wanti antena koraa wogya dwumadie nyinaa Sebeto ho so wo ba be chia santeman wo chia wura sa dia we ye no e yo tu fo fe e ya santeman ye fe papa se fu so eni duwachi wato aso a otutu oniema ne ma wo ye nyina na ndi akiri a otutu no makama Jom Ose sebe nema waka Sama sebe wajishe Nina nidi achiri Ida wase se yankopon emuwa Nadi ya uye biyano Eni ye kama Mampagin se dewe lwa kacho Nwase udo dada Swa hon Brazil sitiye Unema uye Enye nne na usebe unuwo to anyway a mayor sabi or somebody in sui and sisa facade nora and I may it when him might be away so and then go so
Ebisi ayenko eye ewukugwa no hinipon a oho no eye osaberima opese Kunedu a wono to sumienu na ewukugwa no ewo otremensini no ewepuye mantemu no hini dia destrede ena ekodi ama otumfo se to sumienu senkebe ya eniema hodo ye mpuntunwuma omo eye ewukugwa ne mpotemu no enkontimi mbuama ne nkoso ntentemu no wia yetimi ede edin a eye okonfa noche a wono betina aso anache se oboama de ma hodo ma Ghana nkan kroni ne mpuntu nyuma ko nanimu na wenya ne baabi ko no yemfa ne din entoto saa ne ma ne nyina so se okopie mu asante mantemu a ye wo konfa no cha yare sabia no yenye saa niema ni bi nso ewe ukugwa sanse ho e no penyi na ofri nchemu no eni
Obitofo anase anoche anase pambe konko ewe asante eche no ne wa asante ta enemy kak mo Dr. Konko anoche ineke no nyiemu awumbuemo ma bebre and then any immediate nemujia no school settle eno media na kwa nemuchu munye to hospital at na mo ho anochinye to Allah so ne ene prese and when no one did the tech and the bomb goes to Sango hospitals, nursing training. No more you see me be brave, and then any shall see you. And even to us. No, me pay what you say. And when I'm seen me as a butcher, aye, and you know what I say.
Aberima opese triple wono enchemu ena wodi tuudwa no na wasan so echemu ani na chese niema hodo ebetimi aboa ewukugwa aman na manetimi akọ na afa netima pefra na disrede ena wodi ekwa mampanyifo tichu ni otumfo se totosumi no asantenhene se won hwema sa adwumedie ne nyina no entimi enkoso na wodi na no disem ebe awieye ena eye kumankum strekon ejakon a ono ye abonten dom hene ewe ukugwa honso editu dwa eche sempen bebre na no okonfa no che a ono mpen bebre no otimi beboa ma enema hodo ko nanimo empuntunuma hodo otimi ekọ nkan na bibia ye no eyade se bia ya ofri no eya na nkofo bebre na no enhye da enim na wo kire pa ni nchi ene bia ya ofri pa no eye ukugwa enti nkrofo kan ya wonom enka niye dane dana se kura wo free so no eya na ebinum enhyeda enka niye ebinum di krofofro bi ne ma no ba wo kire se ni nchi pa de eye wukugwa enofri ono so nsem a ode maye
owo bin a na dane nam a yenya na wefo enti sese wo mo ekeka se konfo no ti fi o mu krom ni ade no adan na afi e na wo mo ekeka se konfo no ti efi o mu krom sese ano ya tibi wo aigbemu mu se ye fro baby noche enti noche no na mo ntumi nka ni ye no mo ye no anoche but the person me bisa sa ankrofo ne se ye de okonfo noche no etu kro no ana na ne mame ne hwan wo ho ne papa ne hwan wo ho yen nim ne efini na ma breso a ye nim se okonfo noche papa ni ne na nani esanse woka se ofi baby a ese wo hu abusanfo o mo fi ho what I say enti ose tutuba ye no onko baby a se okoti okonfa no chechi ha no bae se oba ne nti nti no kakakra no kire okugwa ha
ebusi abro no so de na no disem ebe awieye na benfo anoche frempon a ono so eba na bakosem a onim de enso de adesede koye edima Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama senkebe ya wonum o ma betimi aba betena so aboa ama o man netimi akọ nanim ende wo munni ho biemu no kebe ya yen hwe mu nchi no kakra wonum ebusi omu ja na chi na mu ebi wo ho a betimi di aboa sankrofo koya enke no so betimi aboa pa ono so nsem a okan no eni
na heseya de appeal kase e de ma ya president anyankopon adom na ye launch sa programming yakopon so de na ba beti Ghana kuna so no so ye ku e ti say okrefo pepe enti president Mahama michina wa wo krofo okay ani krofo nyina enem esrew se o mai ni nye bibi kasiyam fama Ebusia konfano chifrim. Ebusia kwame nkroma film. Kwame nkroma nsi dan. Okọ ni nkroma ne maame dan obi si kire no. Vice President of the dan ni ibubu. Dan ni ebubu esi nkrofo. Na ebusia konfano chifrim. Ansana ububu so yaya na the Mecca of Africa.
Yeah, my entire Cassian so far na asoyom no hwe yakwan ne yakwan tempon so man kan mo National Road Safety Authority for na to jam say say wonna man kokko kuma se kwan tempon so a ya da we ya hye no bo pe so na traffic tight che no ano ya eden pa nti say no mo ba pa dwuma de bi ho ntuma betumi aboa ma me no ya ka say no hye tight bo pe so bebre ana say traffic ya tesi kwan no so na hon ma menya bi mutumi fa na ja wo ne na munre no mu a overtaking bi aye wo mche so wo ye hyehyɛ ya wo betumi ahwɛ na won mu etumi ahwɛ ma kwan na etumi ada ho ma sa traffic dodo na etumi twa na ebra won mu pa dwuma de no ntuma no enkyere ma wo de ma ye eni.
Here is horrible. Apart from the construction of the road that's ongoing, I think the articulated trucks are also parked on both shoulders of the road. That narrows down the road into a single lane. And so vehicles coming from Kumasi and Accra will have to meander their way and be able to move. I've just spoken to the drivers of the articulated trucks not to be parking here, but I have a meeting with the Ebuakwa staff. I think this is Ebuakwa staff assembly. They wrote back to me expressing their readiness to clear here. Articulated trucks, some alternative parking lots. By so doing, they will clear the road and then the road can be free. This is the main road that links the two cities of Ghana, major cities of Ghana together. The major roads being entangled by this indiscipline. And I think that we have to ensure that they move away from here. Did you finally wear?
Yanko eya asante mampo eno asante mantemo. Na sisi ameno ka say die ya ahyentuade boa empanyifo te so hamu nchemu dunuma biaye bebre na ya omagen so mbeti so ebi so ya omagen so omonte so na asante mampon de adroba fon de sebio nnuapa no mebubugo o maso mo chese nya de o mbeti so ne ate so china san say omo keka ne ma hodo e wo se o mutwetwade bomu spare parts ahodo a ka na say hye nimpo nya hawe wo se utimi twia emanitimi sajina na namonso bi mu anya de so hamu nchemu dunum no o metimi ye free so ne ye free so chine koba sa de o ha ne amane ni oyele kese pa ene ebebrom na bransem trefo hia ya woni omo twetwe nkomotisu ye station masters ahodo ene ya ahyenkafo na nya de se no mu nyina ye krado so metimi akasasa so omo de wo mo chese de o mesi omo bo so ombe no enu ankasa no mo ye na me no kase krado okopie mu ewo ye asante mampon bia ye wo so mo fa hyen de ko bia ya ahodo mo kokuma ase ne mpotamu a ya de sa ahyenkafo ni nyina apaki o ma hyen ni nyina de esi o mo ye chese nya de kra so mo betu enya anto enye ntua wo mo nkonkoboka enkoje yi lorify betiti su bia mechanic ba medo mo so nti o ma ankasa no ya passenger fo asem ne ho mo no sei ene nsem bi enomo edito ensem twefo
Sabiani, Lodi Masabianzia, and yes, Mumpaka, Mumbanto air. Now, Oma was to say, I don't say, Ubianca.
Your bus station and the airport baby, any Padomo Gumaya, Obia Kokumase, maybe I can't be any station, say, almost say passengers in the same, almost 17 cities. Almost 17 cities so ANCC because I do not crowd the 25 cities. But yes, so I can't know how because 20 cities are the and they say can't be any station must be to me how crown and mobile cram and like I say, and drivers for them fire to the airport station.
Penny Dennis Kwakwa wano ene ba manyosemo aya wode na no atumbi ono a na sanhwe yen kwaye ene yen kwan breto nsam so ensem o man kan mu Dennis kwakwa wono eno no na wopen da beto dwa ne nyina na ye nsam ahodo a Ghana man pene His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ede kokoto dwa eno ade ebra na wotumfo osetutu wono mo pa yen kwaye ene yen su branta ho dwumade ho nsam no ena mampeni edutu zo se kwaye ahodo dodo na eye wo momutu from agudie mfamra kwan so illegal miners no saa kwaye no aban na tumi agi ni nyina ama se no ni nyina ne sha aban ne nsa aban no ntotoye ahwe na bi etumi akonka no na owura Dennis kwakwa jense ensama mampeni kan kamia se no kura bi enim na se no kura mu dia onfa danse emfamra bonten ene ye hu se eye tiwa kwaye brentuo no anasa nyinahi kwaye no anasa kwaye no emudie wa he ena aban na tumi agi no ntie ne de onam monten so wode sansam ede tudwa na ebra Dennis kwakwa ede nsam emaye no nkyeremu ni
Oma no mo yo mo so mo dogana na yenko galamse akufo ado president no mo mi oma no ensam an nkrofo no
na no want say president or amend LI 2062 almost debi me amend revoke me want CS so say no man no dem
say can ashigbe nipa ba ko a mebo na baso so fa mahunu say oguso kasa kakra
okay o kasa kakra no
oh yeah chanya bi nka bi kura on say I say we ku na mo ya adwuma nipa tan eze account kwa afi okura kwa kasa na so bi ko na asesa
okay
what you say President Mahama me busa asem we ya forest 8 now see ya claim no forest be enidi forest be na organ enidi
let me just refer for
be me to me bo share that papers enidi and next first time one Omode sasa na to abontin and the president and the minister no be antimi mo forest clothing
yeah sure so mo
me follow story no forest and the forest because forest be a organ be and the forest mu dia na president evidence be no mampani ni aban we wa for the first time buy more come record omo ntimi fa footages bi kura metre Ghana for say oh we dey the drone be akotwa forest na mpase na nkrofo obi ani ho forest by and na akoye forest ya so mo ya adwuma ya kata so dey kan kire Ghana for na mo
enedue obepie mu o man Ghana ha niema hodo bebre na na ekoso na de da mpanyifo akoma so mbehwe ayensiesie edin hyehyeye gu akwemu ahwe ni mu se to obetimi atwa no eye galamse galagala ene se ye tu nsase ifunkam nsase ne pani agudi ahodo obo ade de akyeye no eno na bebre na eye na wono mo ye nso dodo na enya de se omoye ede famra kwan so niema ahodo omoye no nsase ye nkwaye ye nsuwanso eno ena mampanyifo abri ye se krodo mo hwe animu se saa ne ye no ne saa tebia no ebetimi efretimemfo binum so krayo ye cha ahodo bebre na womo hwe animu se to betimi abrase se be ya nchimo mo we kire omo ba no womo ho entimi enchom na nei video bi circulate wa be fontentan fidie ne so na ya brantie bi de okopie mu wo biaye bi a efom agudie no wo mu tu ne den nya asem keto akra na wasan so nya hoden atwe ne phone yi bi na ono ankasa video de ekoso na wasam ne say video ni mu na posifo bi twemu broni beka se unconcerned de ekoso no wo ma anye bibi mpo sese bio omoye mahye omo anase mpo de ekoso no ya de se homo wo mo na me ye galamse site hono ma na nkrofo isu tu galamse ye de omo pe na brantie na numa asem okan ne se ya ye ne mrantie no ye tu fom agudie no wo bie ni wo betinya ye hwe eno ne nsem a na brantie ne kan ode hwahwa ne ho wo video ni mu na video e beto montene ne de Ghana de hye omo do Ghana pe Ghana hwe ni mu se Ghana nchichire be kona ni mu no bebe na akasafa musinkebe ya benifon fom na nsi fom na sa nkrofo mo video ni mu nyina no emranti mini wonom endi video no eni
police ni na ba site no stand we ya adwuma we ni the police ni na ekon police ni na ekon so stay ya adwuma no baga wa ya insuro bia police ni na gina on so stay ya adwuma ya no aban be yeah
so I ento ansem no so wan fama mo na obekaya won fimpe no ene ne dunum emu na ayaye ho mobo bosum da na etoso miensa sada na ya wuku ada wiase emu na atu yenchem ene oyeni kese eto ye ene se go filling station ya no Kwame Nkrumah circle heya no ejabrane bi enso ene na mu se to a prekope ene jabrane ene mu ema ene oye ne kase pa ene wonom ati fiti PTC ai ba ede area commercial bank ase honom wo car park ho ene wonom Viana opposite ene mu ede eko eye odona eye market wonom de ato yenchem de ebeto mo eye pa ensuo efa wo na eja esan ehyewo na enum ena enne eye emfie baako eye edu pepepe a oye ne ene ato yenchem etum esiye ema afibia no eye na mpanifo etumi ehye hofa na asem ne siye no wonom eti abadwekuo eye nipa banu abadwekuo se wonom nkonko ye hwehwemu emfa matudwa ne enam so ema oye ne anase ato yenchem etum esiye na womu ensem womu de baaye ewo kitawonsa bosome no emuo no ekire mu se na go filling station ewo ho no no na leakage bi ewo ho na se womu mfidie no na baako ho atochema ene nam so na se fan no fa ho no a sa PTC wono man so na eja adetonfo ho na emotonfo ho na me ante kura so ton emo de ma wo mo ewo ho no na ene nam so ema eja bi ma no mo so ema eye bedi akon pharmacy wo ho no owura no ne yere ene ne mma enipa enson amunum ho no ade yantan ba akokora wo nyina wonum ewuye ewo pharmacy enum na ene wonum hye ho fa udu eye biaya na go filling station no ewo na wonum abo ho pampim ade ehia ema dane no wo de enwura ekokugugu ho no ede ye enkaye dum etumi ede mo na ene ebra wonum ehye ho fa no KFM kase ekokopie mu ho no eni adehie binum a wom de nyame yi o mafofie ma ejane hiomo na mo no ma nto na mo nse do wom da so eguso a wonmo akwa yarsabia ebinum kwa ye surgery be ye 20 times 25 times still we dey na etia na tie wom de o makosem etodwa e man sentrefo
ti se nyezi sa se nyezi o da ntam so kwa na nyezi so be dey nyezi ka etia ti ne bompa ye se be ko bi akoma na bi o ka o no ma aye adwuma mama me ye adwuma ba ye bompa ye se aban no so no aba no so ti ye kan meeting for no bi o no ma ye timi nye dey enye adwuma ti ye bompa ye se NGO for ankrankre e be ka bi akoma no ma timi dey aboa ye o hwe se de meti ahye aye ya enye sei na ye se dey misitie ti me bo rade mpa ye se be kan amanfo akoma mo timi ba ye mboa
doctor I have to deal with it. If sometimes my hand will just swallow small, the next minute before God go down a little bit. So I've been facing a lot. Normally the doctor told me that I have to go to surgery again. But I went to hospital several times. I stopped because now when you went there, mention and say you are a junta, nobody minds you. So it's like you're going to waste your time. So that's why we are saying if President Mahama, the thing happen you happen with your own time, and this is the time again. God give it to her. You have to do something for us. Ibrahim Mahama, being a Mahama brother, you should help us. Junta are suffering. We need help. There's people who older than me, say as I'm talking to you right now. Yes. So being alive today is God, not for man. We are begging. We have a group, and we have our chairman. Happens to be Amos. We have our foundation brother. I know him.
I've seen her here. She's granting an interview here.
He's the one who did not saw this one. But as he wasn't in Ghana here, he traveled and came back. Right. So, talking about assistance, me personally, I don't have any assistance. I'm talking about Ghana too. At least help to let my life be arranged. I know you're not going to be normal where God created you, but at least let them make things right for my life. So that if I can treat better. And I also need money to my business. Now my business has spoiled. Yes. We are eating hand tomato right now. So it's not easy for me. So first of all, sorry to say this, before the disaster started, I was sending goods to Nigeria 3 times in a month. I was doing shifting. So all my goods was burned first until my brother that's inside market that's done. Before the disaster came, water took the rest. So living today itself is a testimony to my hard work.
My parents in Jobia Mammy, so Miss Samu Yare, Baby Scoba, anka review so any scan now scan so juma na obeya ansa na wanya scan this am appearance in me type ba nyaka me program in that wife
relevant institutions. These institutions are not institutions of straw. They should bring closure to the lives of these people. Help them rebuild their lives. They are Ghanaians. If we don't fight for them today, tomorrow, no one will fight for us. They are the victims of yesterday. We do not know whether it is us, our children, our children's children, our friends, who will be the victims of tomorrow. We have to set right a path that we can all sustain, one that is good for all. When we fight to save the lives of others, we also fight to save our lives too.
No money Odiyifo, no money Kamafo. Me ba say, itie wan kronkro bi asem. Na matiem afrega na aban. Ahwe say, obetie tiamu no, na wa beboa wo mo a. Enu nti na me wo. Eye chopa ene adesre. Ena me de ma yem nyina yem papa John Brand Mahama say, ni pensu esi ya wasan bayi. Ohun ne ma no mo bon kai wo mo. Bo hye bia wo hye wo mo no. Ye panicho ni diemu ondi so obi mo asetena mu eden
enti we adehye ne one more to yenchemu no etumi atwom we na owura jima wono so one Ghana project benipa wodano Emilia na ada kwado na wo yemi nuaba wono so afi mu bi wa akwanhia enti na emi ebusuani nyina no ada so kai wonti no we ni arewosem emfie dunie ena Kwame Nkrumah circle PTC atu yenchemesi bejina wesu na etwa ho eba ene kase no akwa adwedi ensem ade ama Aboshanti anonso ensemo enono na enede Bank of Ghana de aba tudwa se okwa be fontentan no so a we de ne mebobosia obekọ na nsi ho omudi si hu no kase bobrocho pa na chem se wo hwe omomna ne omohyehye omde ye adwuma na enya ade bibia asa ewo mo enti na enede no wono mo hwe se wo mo nyina wono mo hwe no motumi ache omo se na betumi aboa ma asa enya bra se na etutu asam no motumi agya ne nyina mu no ade a ebe shekina send a to me about interest rate Bank of Ghana edidi dwuma no wo motumi ahwe ma bibia de to na openi odin sam ye to dwa Johnson Esiama wono na odin sam yi ede to dwa
Nansa. Ebusi ayensem no we ni gidie mu enfa ma odia Joseph Afia wono music producer wo my Ghana ha na ne die ne nsem ahodo ne adesrede a opeso de so His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enim se ya mamra yedibu oman no ya Afia pem ahankono edi okonomienu 1992 constitution no nkebe ya senia okokenkan a potokasa no kayemfa mbra yankasa yediemu na senia oba ha ye wodagate ye wofrafra ye wodagomba ye wofanti ye waka no yenye ni nyina mfa mbra yediem se be ya atememufo no wono betimi ati ase ye na ekobasa sebio nsema hodo mo kenkan a amamra no boye ye ho bra afin so botimemni ho bra no potokasa wonti ase a potokasa mu untimi relate na chese untimi fa ho nhwemu enye ni yenti ekobasa diemu na ye kasemu a onimonyafo Joseph Apia chese nkebeboa ye pant on de yade a ene hihye a waye wi a ode kwa kopiemu His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na ka chese nkebe ya won hwe sa kwan no so nentimi mboa ema oman ni chichire no entimi enkwe nanim ye bre no enya ye be ebusua de mo AC na asane ye be konye fa aseda ma talent microfinance afi KFM musical center ena dadaba take up sansa wo mo ene boy chi do me na enwume ma de enwume nsem ne betina apono chi aye de somo ewo KFM kasanfo nyini eso ena enwumedi no eye Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi from Afia mene
Odiyifo Yaw still I be krache fialengo wa esi ha ema munya amoni hwanitia ejiade hye